Life and death seems to be on people's mind here a little bit more these days as we're going through the coronavirus crap. But few people have ever really bothered to spend much time of their lives thinking about what is this life and what exactly is going on with this whole death thing that seems to be such a terrible final end to this thing that is this, at times, not so fantastic thing that we call life. But while many people don't do much investigating on it or much thinking about it, there are some people out there who do a lot of investigating and a lot of thinking about it by conventional means and sometimes by unconventional means, but by whichever way possible that it takes to get some sort of a schematic of exactly what it is that happens when this wonderful body that you've been gifted, you come in here as a fresh but weak, stable structure, little human who then grows into this youthful, vigorous, energetic, sky's the limit youth, and who then, once it's hit its peak, slowly begins its process of disintegration into weakness and disease. And once that all culminates, if it doesn't happen by accident sooner, then you end up dying. And so what happens when it is that you die? There's actually several things that happen. There's different things that can happen to you when it is that you die. So when you dream at night, you suspend reality, the reality that you know every single day, just like the reality that we're walking through here. And you pick up a completely imaginary world where it can be similar to this that we're in here. It can be very different. It can be wondrous. It can be scary. It can be normal. It can be something special. But regardless of that fact, for a certain period of time, you have completely bought into the fact that you are living in another reality. And then you wake up and you realize that you are here living in this reality, which was different from the one that a few moments ago you believed to be reality. And so death, in a way, works very much like this. When you die, certain chemical reactions in the brain, the pineal gland, things begin to happen, and you are put into a sort of dream world, this thing where a lot of people speak of the tunnel of light that they go into when they have a near-death experience. And so you begin to dream. And the dreams are usually, there's a few different options of dreams that it is that you have, that you fall into. And they're usually based on your own predisposition, who you are as a person, what you deem as important. Did you have any addictions? Many different things. Because what it is that the other side, this dream part, is very much controlled in a way like our dreams are every night when we go to bed. When we go to bed, there are different ways that we enter into a type of dream world, but in certain situations, we are actually hijacked or kidnapped in our dreams by entities they enter into our mind, into our memory books, and they basically either take a dream that is happening already with us and begin to manipulate it to work for what it is that they want, or they just outright create the entire dream world for you. It depends really on the power of the entity that is working over the situation. But what they are essentially doing when you dream, especially when you have dreams that are frustrating, anxious, scary, that involve anger, these are emotions of the lower entities. These are the place of negativity. And so, therefore, if you are a human, particularly if you are a human with a soul, then your soul energy that is built up through these experiences is food for the parasitic beings that exist on the other side of the veil. And so when you die, and you go into this dream state, what happens is, of course, it's just like a dream when you dream at night. And the reason why, what is happening with this dream, is that you're trying to be lulled, to be coaxed into the vat, let's say, where this dream will end up taking you. Oh, hold on, we're gonna have to pause here.